Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is the King Hitman here, and as you see, we got Turles's gang. We got the Crusher Core, alright? So with that being understood, I'm going to showcase both of them at once. I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm being realistic here, a lot of you guys see these and y'all don't want to see the exact same video every other post, right? So let's say another couple of YouTubers have already showcased them individually. I can speed through it. You guys know what they do by now, and if you don't know, I'm going to talk about them anyway. But you guys will, you've seen enough footage on them. Maybe you'll of course want to see more, right? They're still brand new. So I can showcase them both at once. Like, I feel like that makes perfect sense. Now, the Crusher Core banner units are both maybe top 5. I would say, if anything, this Diaz and Cacao unit is like 7. The bare minimum, bro. Think about that. Bare minimum. This banner unit, one of them is 1, 2, or 3, and the other one is 7. And they both go under this Turles leader skill. I am so happy for Turles that he got this. Cause I ain't gonna front, if he didn't get this and they weren't this good, both of them, he would be even lower down a lot of people's rankings. Turles is getting a lot of slander right now. Part of me feels like he could have gotten a Ki Blast notification. Now that I'm getting super attacked, right? That would have been nice to have. Cause he tanked a lot of Goku's attacks. Like, he was tanking him, he was fighting with Kaioken Goku. You could have figured it out. He was really washing Goku. And right here, I like his animation, right? I like it. Don't get me wrong. He could have done that one. This is the one he does to Piccolo, right? In that Dokkan Fest super attack. The one he does to Goku, where he steps on his head for real and really gets to blasting. Like, he puts a switch on his blick, bro. He puts a switch on a Ki Blast. I never seen that before, bro. When I was a kid, I was blown away. He was blasting Goku for like a solid 15 seconds. If he were to do that, oh my gosh, the animations for this unit, people would love it so much more. It's so bad, man. It's so badass, bro. But anyway, Diaz and Cacao are really good, and then Amon and Raisin are, I think they're one. I think they're the best banner unit in the game. Let's talk about what they do. They raise defense for 1 turn on super attack. High chance to seal the enemy. Animations look really good, by the way. The Crusher's Tactics, attack and defense 150. Planetary Destruction allies get 1 key, 30% attack and defense. An additional 20% defense and 10% crit chance will go to Space Traveling Warriors. I like that. As a trade-off for attack, you gave them a legitimate crit buff. I think that's actually really good, especially for when certain allies are 55 or 69%. That's a really nice trade-off, right? It's not the typical extra attack you would give. But anyway, they reduce damage received by 20% and guard attacks as the first attacker in a turn. It's crazy. They will get an additional 50% attack and launch an additional super if they are in slots 2 or 3. We're not going to be putting them in slot 2 or 3 too much. I have no interest in doing such a thing. And then, finally, they will get an additional 30% attack and defense every time guard is activated to a max of 150. Incredible, bro. Incredible design. They're absolutely perfect. Their link sets, I was worried they were going to sell the link sets when I found out we were getting the Crusher Core. I was saying, it's very possible that we get 2 banner units for Turles. And I thought one of them might be the Gohan, like a Grade 8 Kid Gohan. Both of them are the Crusher Core units. I thought they could sell the link set. They didn't really sell them at all. Loyalty, Destroyers of the Universe, Team Turles, Brutal Beatdown, Thirst for Conquest, Tough as Nails, and Fierce Battle. I have to admit, though, Team Turles, Destroyers of the Universe is fine. Team Turles is terrible. Team Turles gives 2 key, 5% crit chance. I know I just said a moment ago crit chance is nice, but when the link is between, let me show y'all, let me show y'all this link. Which one is it? We're going to know as soon as we see it. Team Turles. That's not it, because all the Turles units have it. Can't be that one. Is it this one? That's Loyalty. There it is. Look at this, bro. What are they doing? This is atrocious, bro. They went out their way to take a link off of them. They could have easily given them shocking speed or So Diaz and Cacao have solid support. They could have given them solid support, bro. Anything except what they did, and they went out their way to violate. It's so bad. And then they're on 4 categories: joint forces, terrifying conquerors, space traveling warriors, and planetary destruction. That's fine. Like, what more were you gonna ask from them, right? You get what I'm saying? Now, Diaz and Cacao. I thought they were being underrated like the night their info came out. I might have been underrating them too. It's bad. It's real good for that matter. It's really good. Crusher Invasion, raising attack for 1 turn, supreme damage, a high chance to stun. Passive skill, Crusher's Ploy. 2 key, 150 attack and defense. An additional, guaranteed, that has a high chance to be a super attack. They have a chance of critting and chance of dodging plus 10% per space traveling warrior category ally on the rotation, excluding themselves. Let's just let Turles go crazy here. His active skill hits really hard. I might show that before the video is over. I don't know. We'll see how things line up. Okay, we'll be all right. So yeah, the dodge chance and the crit chance plus 10% per space traveling warrior ally on the turn, not including themselves. They will then get 150% attack and a medium chance to crit along with a medium chance to dodge if they are in slots 2 or 3, which is perfect because that's where you want them to be, bro. I love when Akatsuki applies brains. There are certain times you're like, bro, I made a joke on Twitter. I said, bro, you can tell sometimes that these units were made by ChatGPT. Majunior was made by people who play the game. Some of these units like Super 17 and Kale were made by people or AIs who like think they know Dokkan. Bro, they don't know nothing about Dokkan. So I'm happy to see that even though Turles is somewhere on the fence in between those 2 arguments I just made, Diaz, Cacao, and just the Crusher Core duo units are really good. And then finally, they get an additional 30% attack and defense with each super attack performed to a max of 150%. Let me show their defense. Have I been showing their defense? I have. I just wasn't paying attention. 450k, 530k. Bro, guard mitigation. You're in slot 2 with a 50% chance to dodge. Incredible. Really incredible. They should be very proud of themselves. Akatsuki, you deserve a pat on the back, my people. You do. I cannot hate on this one. This set right here is amazing. Ginyu got this treatment, and it kept Ginyu relevant for, I want to say, like 8, 9 real solid months. Like, Ginyu's still runnable. Ginyu is not anywhere close to unrunnable. He's just not crazy, right? But he was crazy till, you know what? I'd say Ginyu started to sort of suffer when Cell Max came out, somewhere around there. Because it's not that it was... AGL units would just get touched in there, bro. If your dodge didn't trigger and you were AGL without 80-90% mitigation, you were getting obliterated. So that applied to Ginyu, and he suffered for that. We're gonna use the super attack active skills right now. Why not? Why not?
新生児の実を食べ続けてきた俺に勝てると思ったか？俺の勝ちだな。これが何だかわかるか？お月様さ。はじけて混ざれ！さあ。 お前本来の姿を見せてみろ。これが何だかわかるか？お月様さ。はじけて混ざれ！ さあ、お前本来の姿を見せてみろ。
You know, for Turles not being built up at all, his active does decent damage. Like, I know the actual damage done in an event like this is, I don't want to say inflated, but the defensive reduction isn't quite there, right? Like the real hard content. But I know what I'm looking at. He's hitting harder than he should be. And with his ability to stack permanently, you wait until the real end of a fight to take advantage. Turles is doing monster numbers. Like, he's doing monster numbers right now. I was wondering why they didn't give him, you know, Goku was trying to live. I am wondering why they didn't give him the ability to guarantee crit on his active, or give him attack 15% for the turn, or give him some sort of defense 10% for all allies. I don't know, extreme class allies. It's not my job. And now I see, after I've used his active like 3 or 4 times throughout these showcases, he's very capable. That attack hits very hard. I can't undersell it too much. I think it's very solid. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Crusher Core, this Turles team. I kind of felt like I was showcasing just this whole team. But they're just incredible. This is a really good day to download, man. Hope you enjoyed. Consider liking the video if you liked the video. Team Turles is such a bad link. I wish it gave 15% attack and defense or something. But I guess along with Destroyers of the Universe, that's just OD. Because Destroyers gives 25% attack and 15% defense. Whatever, it's done with now. It is the Young King Hitman, and Hitman is off this.